I don't mean to count my chickens, but I think today might be the day. Maybe we actually get anywhere near Duna. That's 17 possibilities we'll never reach. I know, right? We didn't finish it or lose. It was just a big loss. Mind right, welcome to the stream. Good morning. Oh, I don't even want to get started. I'm kind of anxious about this today. All I have to do before we go to Duna for the very first time is bring back the drill from the North Pole of the Moon, which I think you're on board, right? Mind right? I think it's you, Alkarion, and Chaz. Bring it back, land it safely, and then it's time that we send a variation of the fuck all the way up to...
What's the difference between a pork chop and a small rock entering Earth's atmosphere from space? One's meaty, but the other is a little meatier.
Mikey, thank you for the sub. Is this the actual one now? Did you... Oh, you got one of the other Prime messages like 2 or 3 days ago, right? 2 fucking songs. I don't need 2 songs, Kerbal. Can I just... Please, can we just scale this one down a little bit? Thank you, Kerbal, because we have 2 now. I know you've got a good soundtrack, but this is out of control. Mikey, thank you for the Prime. Welcome to the stream. And thank you for the 20 months. The only issue is, you people that are early today, the benefit of a quiet start in Kerbal is that you guys get like almost a sure seat on the first mission. Unfortunately, this mission is... The first one is to bring back the moon drill that's been sat there for a week, and then we build a ship. What I'm thinking of doing is maybe just a flyby of Duna first. Because the thing is I don't know whether it's got an atmosphere. I don't know whether it's got... I don't know anything about it. I need to know if it's got an atmosphere so I can plan whether we're landing on the fucking thing with parachutes or with retrograde burning or... do you know what I mean? So let's bring this drill back. Hopefully not crash it and we can live happily ever after. I think the other one was delayed, I see. Mikey, I appreciate it though. Thank you for the 20 months. Thank you, Mikey. Welcome to the stream. Alkarion, welcome to the stream as well. Can you send a pro... Maybe. Let's get straight to this ship and get this home, and then we can start. A probe wouldn't be a terrible idea, but a probe wouldn't give anybody a successful mission point, you see. And I dare say, Alkarion, people would rather go there mob-handed. Plus, I can send a scientist, I can send an engineer to work on it if possible, I can send a pilot, because a probe would need direct connection to the Kerbal Space Center. I don't know if I can do that, whereas if you send a manned mission, then the Kerbals themselves can, wherever they are, can do everything, if that makes sense. Yeah, I know, Alkarion, that's what I'm saying. Like, a probe... Because if I'm... This flyby mission that I'm planning on doing to Duna, I want to do a lot of scientific research while I'm in, like, not orbit, but while I'm, like, in Duna's sphere of influence, shall we say. You can't say orbit, can you? But you can you say orbit when you're just passing by? Definitely within its sphere of influence, anyway. While in capture, temporarily, I don't know. So, sending a probe would mean that I couldn't do a load of scientific experiments, and I'm not sure that's what I want to do for the first mission. I don't know, we'll think about it, Alkarion. I like the idea of sending a manned mission, though, because it's more mission points, right? Any chance you could skip crashing me into the moon on the way home this time? I'm feeling a bit anxious. I'll try. Right, okay. Chaz is driving, Mind right, and Alkarion, you guys are on board, so you will at least be here to see it. I haven't got a great deal of fuel. But, if you recall, the new rules state that if I am not in a collision course with anything, I can quick save and quick load, which we'll probably be doing a lot of on the way to Duna. Right, first jobs first. Let's just get the drills sorted. As long as Chaz doesn't fucking crash on his way to the surface, we can check the samples fixed and sorted. Looks like it is. Retract the drill, Chaz, if you can. Good work. Everything is in order. Chaz has banged his head on the solar panel and crashed into the moon. First job. That's what he gets for having his visor down. What a sweat lord. Yeah, there you go. There's a good thumbnail for the stream before we've even started. Yeah, I don't know, like, what's the consensus? Would you rather this was a manned mission or a probe? A probe's a cool idea, but if I lose connection to the KSC, then the probe, I can't control the probe in any way. Therefore, I would not be able to do anything other than just sort of see it. I don't know. Right, I am on a equatorial orbit, right, which means I'm pretty fucked. Where's left take me? That way. Where's right take me? Let's go that way. And then I'll do that trick where I wait, and then we'll try and go equatorial, polar. Then we'll try and go polar to like a polar exit, if that makes sense. Mind right, Alkirion, are you ready? Best of luck. I've not got loads of fuel. I'm concerned about fuel all of a sudden. Fuck it, right? Fortune favours the bold. Say goodbye to the moon. This might be the very last time in this playthrough that we touch down on the moon. I'm hoping so. Beautiful. Look at that. There's the sun. Let's retract the landing gear. And set off.
Today one of my friends told me I often make people uncomfortable by violating their personal space. It was an incredibly hurtful thing to say, and it completely ruined our bath.
I almost turned around, Mikey. Congratulated Santa for finding a good one then. Mikey, thank you for the bits. Right, fuel is not amazing, I'm going to say it. Let me put the fuel gauge on screen so I can keep a watch on it. The moon has way more gravity than we're used to on Minmus. Let me make sure I get above this cliff. As you can tell by the title of the stream today, I'm going for very delicate and careful actions. No messing about. What am I doing? It says no messing about and immediately screws up. So I need to be very careful with fuel. I know there's mission points on the line for this, but I'm not too worried about mission points as much as I am not having to repeat this mission. Liquid fuel is going down. Tell you what, we're going to wait. I'm going to point at prograde, and then just before apoapsis, I'm going to burn again. I'm going to try and be as careful with fuel as possible. What is my apoapsis? 12.473. 437. So when I'm at 12,000, I'm going to burn, but I'm just going to take it very, very slowly. Again, I guess once I've got an orbit, then I can quick save and quick load and stuff, can't I? And we can get this done like proper Kerbal players for once. Can you imagine? This is the ship that contains the core sample that we need for the vaccine, which means after this, all we need is Duna North Pole sample, Duna South Pole, and then we need to bring Jamwedge home. I think I can... 12.437. Why do I keep getting lower for some reason? Look. And I'm on the descent immediately. You fucking idiot, Stubbler. Can't believe I just did that. What did I get? I'm sure it said my apoapsis was 12,000. Now it's going up finally. But I'm using a lot of fuel. There we go. Okay. So let's walk to this. I guess I didn't really waste any fuel, did I? A tiny, tiny bit, but we're still at 598 or 490 units. I'm not sure what the units are specifically, but I should be able to get an orbit if I point at prograde now, and then burn? Good. It's not the biggest orbit in the world, but it'll do. Let me just stretch it out a little till it's about, what, 25,000 meters? 25 kilometers above the surface of the moon? It is. Mind right, Alkarion? Chaz, you're not dead yet. Congratulations. $481 units. Now, technically, if I can get this to 25,000, my periapsis. $25,000, $25,000. Good. They're about 400 meters apart. Now, I can quick save, right? Because I'm not in a collision course with anything. This orbit shouldn't decay. But what I want to do now is wait until this orbit is pretty much in line with Kerbin. I'm not sure whether it's a good idea or not, but I'm going to do it. So you're going to have to sit in space for a while. This mission's already 83 days old, so I wouldn't worry too much. I would suggest, I would say that Alkarion probably packed a good lunch, but last time he was involved with catering in this playthrough. You know what happened. I think the tactic might be just to escape and then... Don't pull that face, Alkarion, we all know what happened. If I can just escape and then we'll do our tweaks like in Kerbin orbit as opposed to Mooner, if that's an actual term. Right, okay. Now I'm going to quick save again. Mind right, to get you guys home and to not smash you into the surface of the planet, I think I'm going to just get out of the moon's system and not try and do it too sweaty. What's that? It's a 15-second burn. We should have 15 seconds of fuel in this thing. And then at the apoapsis, I can shrink that down. Hopefully. But I always have it in my head that I could maybe get this better. So it's the periapsis that I need as close to Kerbin as possible. Well, that's not the thing to shift, is it? Radial in. This is a bit better. It's only going up a couple of seconds. $6.945, that's not too bad. Back up to 7. Alright. Now. Do you know what? I'm going to do it. We're just going to burn at this. 20-second burn. We should have the fuel for it. And then I can adjust after that. Saving now. Mind right, Alkarion, Chaz, best of luck. Mind right, if Alkarion opens his packed lunch, don't trust anything in it. Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. $430, $420 fuel, $410 fuel, $400 fuel, $390, $370, 3, 2, 1. You guys are no longer on the moon. Now it's time to time warp up a little bit. Goodbye, moon. I'm going to do one lap of the Kerbin and hopefully not encounter the moon again, because that's the worst thing that could happen. Okay. We are now leaving. We've completely left the moon. I'm going to go all the way around. We've missed the moon. Get to the apoapsis. Stop time warping. Now I need this to be around 30,000. It's currently 6.8 million. So you can, as you can imagine, I need a bit more work. Turn into retrograde. Pulling it in now. Mindray, can you confirm that you have not been smeared all over the surface of the moon? We're encountering the moon again. But just relax, just relax. Just relax, don't worry about it. If you don't look at it, it's not going to happen. Because we're not going back that way. Everything's fine. 3 million. Needs to be at, like I say, about 30,000. Goodbye moon, says Mindray. For now, until we hit it again. 1.5 million. 1.3, 2, 1. Right, we're below 1,000 kilometers. It needs to be 30. It needs to be 30 kilometers. 52. No, 520. Still got fuel. Things are going all right. 36, 35, 34, 33. Sorry, 300. Keeps confusing thousands with hundreds of thousands. So we're now going to be orbiting at 200 kilometers above the surface of the planet. It wants to be, I'll say 40 for the sake of safety. Beautiful. Still got plenty of fuel left. 260, 52, 45. 39,652 meters above the surface. So at 39 kilometers, we will hit the thicker parts of the atmosphere and we will air brake. Because for some reason I don't like just straight landings on Kerbin at the moment. I like to air brake because we get a lot of free deceleration without it being... Obviously, if you go straight through the atmosphere, it's rather fucking violent. Mindray, are you willing to commit to this? I am saving now. What I'm going to do, so I don't leave a bunch of fucking... Actually, we'll detach all the remaining fuel and the engine and everything further down, but for now... Prepare yourselves, ladies and gentlemen. We are coming in. I won't do it this way just for the sake of... it might get a bit nervy. So we'll just time warp the good old-fashioned way. You guys have been on this mission for 93 days. Look how beautiful that is. Ah! If I could stream for 5 minutes without gushing over how much I adore the visuals in whatever game I'm playing, then maybe it would be a bit more watchable. 39,652 meters. I'm going to come in a little bit closer. I really... Because if I crash this, I have to send another one up and then wait another week before I can attempt to bring it home. So this is a mission that I can't afford to fail. Let me come in a little bit closer. I think I'm probably safe to save at this point. Ah! I'm willing to commit to the ballistic orbit we're on after the burn. I mean, fuel is gone. We're pretty bloody committed. This is fair. There is a little bit of fuel. I guess I could do a little bit of panic adjustments if needed, but I guess, like you say, there's no more committed than this, right? Actually, there is more committed than this. Are you ready? So to safely let this degrade in orbit, I'm going to... decouple the remainder of our fuel and our engine. You nerds are fully committed now. Best of luck. Now, as usual, one issue is these things you can't fucking retract, which I didn't realise. Once you extend these solar panels, you can't retract the bastard things, so... be prepared for an explosive re-entry. We're even landing in sunlight. Are we landed on land as well? Look at that. I'm spoiling you nerds, honestly. Are you ready for a sunrise? The first Kerbin sunrise you'll have seen since the moon. Look how beautiful that is. Ken, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the host. Ken, I'm succeeding. We're having a quiet start to the stream, so I'm trying my hardest to do good stuff before everybody gets in and it gets fucking ridiculous. Look at that. That's nice, right, mind, right? You must appreciate... I mean, sorry, it must be a beautiful thing to see when you're on your way home. Ooh. Right, We're coming in. I'm not saving now. I'm saving while we was in relative safety. Good afternoon, kitten, though. Are you well today? Is it cooling down there like it's cooling down here? Okay, we're on our way in. I'm not going to do anything fast. I'm not going to be excessively time warping. Today I've got to be hyper careful because today we go to another planet for the first time. At least we try to. Feels great at the moment. This is the perfect weather, right? Speaking of pretty. Fuck! Sometimes this game just shits desktop wallpapers. And this is definitely one of those moments. Do you know one thing this game trades in that other games don't? Majesty. It's not graphically perfect, but the sheer scale of what this game does is beautiful. Mina, welcome to the stream. Mina, just look how beautiful this is. Do you know what this is? This is the final core sample from the moon returning to Kerbal before we go for our first exploratory mission to another planet in Kerbal Space Program. And it's so beautiful. Mina, welcome to the stream. If British summertime was just this, for like 3 months, and then immediately back to frosty mornings, it would be beautiful. Right, this is going to get explosive. Question, do you think there'll be people for Among Us tonight? I can't see why not. Does any golfers fancy a couple of rounds of Among Us? I think I might be golfing tonight. I might not be on voice early doors, but I might be for the after stuff. Right, we're going to lose these solar panels, so the explosions are going to seem dramatic, but I wouldn't worry too much. We need something fresh. This is true. You're fine, everything's fine, it's just the solar panels. Good. Right, now I'm hoping to slow down enough. Yeah, maybe Among Us, Mina. Because we started playing it a little bit, didn't we? And there was that new map. Koala, welcome to the stream. I'd be up for that if I'm around. Got a birthday party first. Roger, Roger. Is it the penguin's birthday? I think I am, Mina, yeah. I might not be on voice for the first few rounds, but I'll definitely be there for it. Alive's up for Among Us. Mina, Alive is more likely to be up for Among Us than the sun rising tomorrow. Can't believe you don't know when the penguins... The second I said it, Koala, I thought, hang on a minute, that's gone already, if I recall. Alive's up for it, and Bybeat too, the kill squad. Bybeat, welcome to the stream. Good afternoon to the pair of you. Bullshit, is it January the 3rd? It feels like you were talking about the penguin's birthday last week. I'm in for some killing, says Bybeat. Yeah, alright, I'll commit to golfing tonight. Like I said, it'll be a while until I'm on voice, and then we'll do some Among Us. How about that? What view have we got? Just look away if you're photosensitive, by the way. This might be a bit flashy. Alkarion can see this. That's not too bad. And Mindrite and Chaz can see this. Woo, don't look at that. Okay, that's hurting my eyes, fucking hell. Is there going to be jelly and ice cream at this birthday party? And if not, is it really a birthday party? Look at this. Look at that river. I did not know there was a river on Kerbal. Look at that. Press 1 to build a boat that can travel the entirety... No, stop. One of my sisters, her big birthday tea is a takeaway curry, respect. Colin the Curry? Are you genuinely suggesting that I build a boat that can traverse the length of that? Is that our celebratory mission? Is that the way that we celebrate the post-Poovid world if we can get it cured? We take a boat all the way down that river to the very end and then finish the playthrough. Alright, fine. That's cool though, that. I didn't even see that was there. That's pretty neat. That river needs a name. Somebody name that river. Right, I'm just going to wait with the shoots. Just so it speeds this up a little bit. Ah! That means next we are going to try and attempt to take the one variation of the fuck, I think, to Duna. Add it to the list. Perhaps the cure requires a rare flower from the headwaters of Denial. There we go, the River Denial. It might do. Who knows, Mindray? Depends what Bybeak finds out in the lab. Denial, that'll do. When do I get to put needles in people's arms? Well, that's it. We are just returning now. If this thing doesn't blow up when it hits the surface, we will be getting Bybeat. We will be then working on, because obviously Bybeat's in the lab back at the KSC. We will be getting Bybeat the last 2 samples she needs. And then we will be starting the trial. But we need to start the trial on a Kerbal that doesn't have Poovid. Unfortunately, they pretty much all do. All but one. And we need to bring, after we've got the Duna North Pole and Duna South Pole samples back, Bybeat will start her testing on the vaccine, get the vaccine prepared, then we need to try it out first. And the only person we can try it out on is Jamwedge, who has been stuck in orbit since January. And he's still stuck, so we need to go and rescue him, bring him back in a contained, secured, isolated pod. And then Bybeat goes out to test on him. I nearly made a very terrible joke about a man in a submarine there, but I'm not going to make that joke because we need to celebrate how many failed missions have gone into retrieving the North Pole sample from the moon? Oh, right. Polarized sample moon north is collected, and these are the only 3 things we need to cure the virus. Duna is a planet we have never been to. I'm pretty sure I'm Poovid free as I've not been anywhere. I think the whole KSC is infected now, Mikey. But it remains to be seen. Considering our general competence levels, our life support systems are fucking amazing. I'm sure the people that owned the Doomhaus Space Agency before we did built those support systems. Because you've been in the air for 93 days at this point. Beautiful scenes. That means, if I was to fire up the leaderboard, that Mindray is now on 12 successful missions and has caught up to Gotti. Alkarion is now up to 5. Congratulations, Alkarion and Mindray. This is where I pin the medals on the Kerbals when they return home. And Chaz is now up to 2 successful missions. Congratulations to everybody for your successful mission. It was flawless. Bybeat, you have your samples. You even brought home 120 science. And you guys have now, while we do the next mission, earned yourselves a rest in the astronaut complex. Good work. Congratulations to everybody. Whew. Actually, I was thinking about Jamwedge. He's been up there for the... Oh, that's true. Yeah. I think Kerbal, hibernate for years. Speaking of hibernating for years, there's a butterfly that flew into our bedroom a week ago, and it's nested itself because we've got like big beams in our dark coloured beams in our bedroom, and there's like a little corner, and this butterfly is just nested in there, folded up his wings, and he started his hibernation process. But apparently, we need to get him out now so he can hibernate somewhere outside, because once we start turning the central heating on, he's going to think it's fucking summer and he's going to pop up again. I say he because she named it Dennis. So I'm going to have to evict him, even though he's been living above our bed for 2 weeks. Or a week or so. Stubbler's got big beams. Pass it on. Mina, excuse me. Some things are private. Right. Let me show you. I'm anxious now. We've had a tiny bit of success in today's stream, and now I'm getting too fucking confident. Can I just say, by the way, Kitten and Mina are the only two people with ships that are currently stuck. The Kitten bomber that landed on the moon could not be returned, and the Cheese Catcher 9 could not be returned. What's it trying to do? Turn back into a caterpillar? They hibernate, apparently. British, is it Royal Monarchs or whatever they are? They're not British, but the ones in Britain. They hibernate. And then when it gets a bit warmer, they sort of unflap and fuck off again. I thought they just herd. Most species overwinter. Then lay eggs again in the spring. Like, I need to put him out now so we can go and find some, I don't know, under the gutters or somewhere, or in some poor bastard's shed. So he needs to go out and do that sooner rather than later. Because once we put the heating on, he's going to think it's spring, he's going to pop out, we're going to be like, what the fuck's this butterfly doing? Put him out the window, and it'll be like fucking -1 or something. Big beams, wait. Can we get Stubbler to play the Witness? I've always said I'd never play the Witness. Not on stream. So you'll see the parents in the spring and the young in the fall. And then the parents die in the summer, right? You can tell it's sex by the spots if you're wanting to know. I think it's already been sexed, Koala, regardless of its actual sex. It's called Dennis now, so in this flat canon, it's irrelevant, if that makes sense. That's cool, though. Right, anyway, what I'm doing. This is Kerbin, right? We all know where Kerbin is. If I was to zoom out ever so slightly, this is the moon. If I was to zoom out even further, this is Minmus. And if I was to zoom out even further, you would see that we are orbiting something. That something is the sun. Now, there are many planets orbiting the sun, and Jamwedge. One of which is this. Now, this is a planet... Holy fuck, Jamwedge is getting perilously close to it. This is a planet called Duna. There it is, look. I don't know whether this thing has an atmosphere. It looks like it might from here, but I think that's just my mod fucking up. But this right here is the big, nasty red bastard. There's the fucking poles, look. You can see the poles clear as day. I have never been to this. It's also got a moon called Ike. My goal for the next mission is not actually to land on this bastard, it's to do an investigative mission to see whether or not it's got an atmosphere. Now, I have a thing called an atmospheric scanner. Look at that, by the way. I don't know what an atmospheric scanner does, but I'm assuming it scans the atmosphere. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run it above Kerbin to see what it says, and then maybe try... I've got an idea. I'm thinking, bear with me. One way to test would be to have a decoupler with just something on it. I don't know what, it could just be an empty fuel tank, anything. If I was to do my Duna flyby, and then readjust my trajectory on the ship to be on a collision course with Duna, decouple that thing, so it's floating down on its own, whatever it is, just a piece of junk, that could crash into Duna, we would be able to watch that crash into Duna and see whether it gets affected by an atmosphere or not. If the atmospheric scanner doesn't work, that might be a tactic for... Do you understand what I'm saying, anybody? And then what we'd be able to do with the mothership, we'll call it for this example, is to turn it back into a flyby. Does that make any sense at all? Am I talking out of my... I don't know. Whatever happens, it's time to plan a sweaty mission. I think most, if not all, are only a year old. And they sleep for half of it. God damn it. I can relate. Watched a TikTok on monarch identification this very morning. What? I guess the reason why that's popular at the moment is the same reason why there's one in our bedroom, right? I did not sex a butterfly. Getting back to the mothership. Now, I don't mean that thing's going to get back to the mothership. I'm just saying it's just a piece of junk, mind, right, with no Kerbals on it, just so that we can watch crash into Duna. We saw a Kerbal butterfly, apparently the UK name, the other day in the garden. It's super area, but common in most of Europe. I hope someone paid attention to that. I was busy looking at butterflies. Wait. Not a probe as such. A what, Mina? Camberwell butterfly. Oh, yeah. Do you know, I haven't seen one of them in years. You used to see them a lot. Do you know what, Mina? I don't think I've ever... Looking at that now, that's just brought back a memory from about 25 years ago. You used to see them a lot, but I don't think I've seen one in 20 years. The big bastards, right? Huh. That's kind of sad. It's just an autistic girl I watch who really likes bugs. Speak on what you know, right? No, but what I mean is it's maybe the time to be looking at these things because they're fucking everywhere. They're quite large, yeah. I don't know if it's a science probe, mind, right? I mean, it would be a scientific investigation, but it would just be throwing a piece of debris to see if it burns up in the atmosphere. Right, the best thing I have as far as fuel efficiency is the fuck, right? So, if I take a variation of the fuck up... What was the last one I used? Sothan took it up, didn't he? It's not De Boer, is it? Sothan took... Fuck, what was the last ship that Sothan... Because I made some adjustments to it, didn't I, and tested it. Is anybody with a good memory remember what Sothan called his ship? NASA crashed a lot of probes on Mars. Is their strategy too good for you? What? That's what I'm saying I'm doing. Alright, I think we've got our wires crossed, by right. What I'm saying is, just take a piece of fucking junk up to Duna, turn it round, throw it into the surface, just watch what happens to it, and then leave. That's what I'm planning to do. If that's what they did as well, then that's nowhere near too good for me. It's exactly what I'm planning on doing. I'm just wondering whether or not I will be able to do it. That's what I was questioning. Would it be cheating if I was to go back to the VOD and see what Sothan named the ship before we set off last time? Why is the ship's called I'm being held against my will? Right, bear with me. I just want to test something. Perks of a quiet stream, right? Fuck about off screen. Right, I'm just going to have a look what Sothan called his ship last week. I'm going to go on the VOD. Because I tested it, if you remember. The very last thing was Sothan testing a ship. No, not that one. What was it called? Careful Day. Santa, welcome to the stream.
I went to a fetish restaurant last night. I got toad in the hole.
Press 1 to ban Santa. That's quite good, actually. Fuck. Just imagine there's another one from me as well. Santa, good shit. Fuck. Santa, welcome to the stream and good afternoon. Are you well? Right, the ship Sothan landed was called the... Come on, Stubbler, stop. We've got to talk a lot. The Shrimp Linguini. Fuck, of course it was. Right, the Shrimp Linguini is the ship I'm looking for. I remember it well. Where is the fucking thing? There we go. Right, this is the ship we're going to base our mission on. If I remember, I added this underneath and I filled this with sciencey gubs. Look, there's the atmospheric scanner. Is it? I think that's my atmospheric scanner. Because I ran a little test last week. No, that's the gravioli detector. That's the barometer. Where's the atmospheric scanner that I had? Infrared telescope, narrowband scanner, fluid spectrovarometer, infrared telescope, survey scanner, a surface scanner. These images can be viewed either in flight or relatively safely and comfortably back at the KSC. Did I not have an atmospheric scanner? I hope you weren't there when you talked with me and Scotty. I saw you, sweatlords, in Darrowshire this morning. Potential landing sites, I was fairly sure. Was he making funny noises from his toad in the hole? Jesus. Alright. Tell you what then, we'll go back to my previous tactic. Let's, this is how I'm going to test if there's an atmosphere, because that's what we're doing right now. We're going to Duna. I'm going to attempt to. If I was to put a docking port on here, on the back side, then was to offset it ever so slightly like that. And then I'd need to just put something on it. I tell you what. Think of, alright, riddle me this. If there's anything that could survive the heat of re-entry on its own, although that's a docking port, not a decoupler, isn't it? What am I doing? It would be a heat shield, right? I'm just trying to work out whether that's the cleverest thing I've ever thought of, or the stupidest. Fuck, I can't put that on there. Okay, let me get rid of that. You can't put decouplers sideways, can you? No, not radial, it's stack one. Because if something's attached to a decoupler, it's just coupled, right? Oh, I don't like doing stuff like this. I always feel like I'm making terrible mistakes. God, it's hard to get this to... Tell you what, let me just test this. I'm just going to nip out onto the runway. Don't mind me. Tagslack might be in charge of this, but that's fine. So my intention is to just let this float onto the surface of Duna. If I can pull it off, that is. Let's just send the Shrimp Linguini out. We're going to need a crew for this before I set off, boys and girls. Mindright Chaz and Alkirion are having a break after their 93-day mission in space. Timmy, welcome to the stream. Good afternoon. No, good morning, should I say, Timmy? Right. This fucking decoupler here. If I was to docking port, if I was to undock, would the heat shield just fall off? It would. Okay. Do you want what you just witnessed there? That was a scientific test. Don't you just feel every part of the scientist? Hey, we weren't the most recent mission. We took a break on the moon during that rescue mission. It's true, but you've just come home and completed a mission, Mindra. What was the last thing we did, and was you on board it? Right. Is this thing ready to go? It's got a lander in case we were landing, but we're not going to land there, are we? This might be me attempting this 200 times for the next few weeks, but I'm just trying to get a flyby. That's all we're doing to Duna. And I think I've worked out where Duna needs to be when we're setting off. We're about there. I just need a scientist, a pilot, and an engineer. I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 100. Everybody that has won marbles in 2020 or 2021 has a Kerbal. 10. 9. To bravely go where no Kerbal has ever gone before. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3, 2, 1. I need a pilot, an engineer, and a scientist. Closest to the number 28. Eric, welcome to the stream. Good afternoon, Eric. Who would be the closest? Who's definitely going? Mikey B is definitely on this mission. Mikey, congratulations. Eric, we're going to Duna. This is it. Mikey B is first. Second closest is Mina. Because mind right's ineligible. Is Mina a scientist? Because Mina can't go. If she's a scientist, Mina's at his job. Who's after Mina? Eric. Is Eric a scientist? He is. Eric's at his job. Who's next after Eric? Koala. Is Koala a scientist? She's an engineer. Koala is our engineer. Congratulations, Koala. And we need a pilot. It is then Kitten. Is Kitten a pilot? She is.
My wife just gave birth today, and after thanking the doctor, I pulled him aside and sheepishly asked, "How soon do you think we'll be able to have sex?" He winked at me and said, "I'm off duty in 10 minutes, meet me in the car park."
Mikey, thank you for the bits. Name the ship, Mikey, it's time. Thank you for the 5 bits. Because I second guessed myself, that's a job. Thank you, Mikey, for the bits. Mikey, what would you like to call the vessel that will be going to Duna, hopefully for the very first time? This is a lot safer than it would have been after the new rules were implemented. He wants to call this the Elon Musk, apparently. Roger that. Kitten, you're in charge of flying this thing. Mikey, you're in charge of all scientific experiments. Koala, you're on board in case we need an engineer. Kitten, orange. Mikey B, Koala, green. Now, I can quick save and quick load if I'm not in a collision course, so this might be a lot of work on board the Elon Musk. If I can fucking get into orbit. Kitten, Mikey, Koala, best of luck. I have a spanner and I'm not afraid to hit things. See? We've got the best fucking engineering crew in the DSA on board right there. Good morning, Eric, by the way, welcome to the stream. And Timmy, I hope you're both well. Everybody that's watching, I would like to just confirm that this mission is one of the highest booster per part ratios. We have 4 huge fuckers on this right now. The Elon Musk, formerly called the Shrimp Linguini, formerly called the 28 Fury, formerly called the Fuck. Now, I worked out that Duna wants to be just ahead of Kerbin. So Kerbin's the pale blue one, Duna is the red one. I think if Duna is at 12 o'clock, I need to be at about 10-ish. Therefore, you guys are going to have to just disembark for a little minute while we time warp for what is going to be essentially years. Or months. So obviously, Kerbin, and I need a good... So, alright, we want Duna at 10, because I think my theory is that as I leave Kerbin, do you see what I mean? It can be a bit more like this, and then I should catch up to it. Because I'm on a smaller orbit. That's my theory anyway. But whether or not it pays off, I don't know. So we're gonna have to just do a little bit of time warping and just wait until we get the right window. Because I have a feeling that that's maybe the most efficient way of doing things. The last time we tried it, you can see Jam Wedge is here completely stuck. Watch out, Koala's got a spanner. She's not afraid to hit things with it. So many planets, by the way, and we've got done to none of them so far. So that is Duna at 12, and I'm at 9. At 3, should I say. Fucking idiot still. I want to be at 2, not at 10. What about there? How's that? Maybe a bit further? What do you think? I mean, I can't exactly ask you guys what you think, because this is just based on my speculation, right? But I think that's maybe about right. And then we cut to the new day, where Kitten, Mikey B and Koala have got back on board after probably 6 months of sitting on the launch platform right there. Don't go back to the Space Center. Didn't mean to do that. Right. I keep naming the Kerbal streams recently after, things to remind me to concentrate. Let me just quickly go back to the Elon Musk. What made you pick Elon Musk out of interest, Mikey B? Oh, I see, because Elon Musk owns a company called PayPal. Or he started it. I see, Mikey, I see the difference. And PayPal is related to money, and you need money to do anything, including space engineering. I see. Very clever, very clever. Right. I need a good takeoff for this. So we're going to save. Kitten, Mikey and Koala say goodbye to everybody else, and Kerbin, and... You're going to be in space for a long time. I was reading about him and Bezos earlier, I see. And you didn't name him after my boss. Technically. He needs money to send bits about sexing doctors. True. Right, ladies and gentlemen. Is my fucking stupid... It is. 3... 2... 1... I am nervous. We're going to another planet. Look at Kitten's face. Koala seems to be having a whale of a time, but Kitten is in charge of this. She looks terrified. Mikey B's just looking at the ceiling. I think there's a spider. There's a butterfly. Okay, okay. Slowly turning towards 45 degrees. Tease it. Still on the booster stage, everything's fine. Turning to 45 degrees as we speak. Good stuff. Good stuff. Not the best takeoff, but salvageable. Salvageable. Turning now. Apoapsis of 20 30,000 achieved already. Booster stage is still going. Leveling him out a little bit. Everything is good. Elon, well played. Keep it up. Very good, very good. Okay, turn into prograde, where I want to just hold. Once we get through the atmosphere a little bit, I'm going to detach these boosters. Good. I'm going to engage the lower engine. I'll do it manually because I'm concerned. Turn into prograde again. I will just tilt us down a little bit. Apoapsis is about 50,000 as we speak. We're out of the thicker parts of the atmosphere. Stability assist is on. Start aiming at the horizon. Nice flying kitten, it's true. Time to apoapsis is still miles up. We're good, we're good, we're good. Might even start getting a bit sweaty and aiming below the horizon. Work on our periapsis before we've even started. Still a long time to our apoapsis. Everything's good. Kitten, well played. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. I'm trying to do this with as much fuel left as possible. We're slowly reducing our apoapsis as we speak. We're almost at it. Now we're talking. Getting an orbit shortly. Watch out for the wobble. Here it comes. Now. Okay, we didn't get the wobble. There it is. We're in an orbit, but it's not quite high enough, so let me just stretch it out a tiny bit. Periapsis 58,000. Or 58 kilometers, should I say. Boost it up. Apoapsis is now 166. That's a little high, because I got the wrong... I was looking at the wrong thing. But you know what? That's fine, that's fine. Good! Everybody claps for Kitten's piloting. Well played. We now get just to relax a little bit as we coast towards space. Kitten, Mikey, Koala. Well played so far. We've got the crowd in Toronto are clapping as we speak. Beautiful work. Kitten, exemplary performance. Kitten takes a 0G bow. Well played. We just coast and coast and coast. Once this gets to 70,000, you are officially in space. We've still got loads of fucking fuel. This thing's not very manoeuvrable, but it's good on fuel. Aim for prograde. Hopefully do I even have any... What am I like for solar panels? Yeah, they're solar panels, aren't they? Okay, we're good, we're good. I'm kind of nervous. We're time warping very slowly because I currently aren't in space, but we're just about zooming up to space as we speak. The planet looks beautiful today below us, I hope you agree. Everybody else at the KSC would be out appreciating the weather, but they are worried for their teammates, Kitten, Mikey and Koala, as they embark on... Get ready for the music, that says you're in space. GG. Kitten has successfully cemented this mission. Why am I so fucking nervous? Right, now we can time warp up a little bit faster. We are going to. I'm a great pilot, says Kitten, and you know what? It's hard to disagree. Now, it's going to take a little while for this thing to turn around properly. As we can see, it's turning rather slowly because its Kitten enjoys a big ship. So we can just sit now and just relax for a moment while it does its turning manoeuvre. Beautiful. Mina has called Among Us for this evening, if anybody fancies it. And I will be golfing tonight as well. So if anybody fancies joining us for some Among Us after golf. What about this, Mina? Round a scribble, then Among Us. We talk like this is an old school Doomhaus tactic, but that was, like, January. Let's do it. Be interested to see who's the imposter this time, alongside Koala. Roger that, Mikey. Satan, welcome to the stream. Satan, it's happening. We're going to Doona. I'm actually doing it. I do not believe it myself, but it's happening. Can we ban the koala safety vote? Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, like, as funny as it is, in theory, in practice, it's just annoying for koalas to constantly be suspected, right? Do we have bets on how many are going to die today? What predictions? We do not. But this mission right now, which is helmed by Kitten, Mikey B's the scientist. Right. I can now quick save and quick load to my heart's content. So I'm going to hard save. Because now it is time to find ourselves a path to Doona. I apologise in advance, ladies and gents. This is going to be difficult for me to do, so bear with me. It's going to take some time. I'm hoping to get an encounter with Doona. First, I will spread out prograde. There it is. No, wait, that's turned into retrograde. What am I doing? Where am I? Okay, we don't want to be that way. We want to be this way. So what I'm doing now is I'm trying to plot a course. This is my target, of course. So we're going to stretch out to prograde. If I set that as my target, it's a 3-minute burn. What? Look. So these grey triangles are the closest approach to Doona. A 6-minute burn. Now, I'm going to save. We can absolutely vote for Sothan if he walks funny, even if he isn't there. Deal. And now I just need to tweak these, because that separation I need to get as low as possible. So it's not about altitude. Here it comes. There! I've got an encounter. Well, that node's in minus 25 minutes. No, it isn't, is it? It's in 25 minutes. 5 minutes and 56-second burn. Let me just focus view and see what our encounter actually looks like. I can tweak this once we're on the way, right? Can I click my maneuver? Can I click my maneuver, please? Oh, god damn it. I hate this. There's a thing. So I'm just wanting to click the maneuver, look. But I can't. Can all planets visit... Eric, they can, yeah. So I'm the most sus person going. Yeah, you can visit literally anything, Eric. Including things that aren't planets. Mazak, welcome to the stream. It's banning time on Darrowshire. Has it got to that point already? For the first time, I'm going to another planet. I'm not going very close to it though, am I? It might be a radial issue. Look, I'm just sort of hovering over it. Ah! Look out for belter scum on asteroids. Is that an Expanse joke by any chance? It's one of them things where I'm trying to keep as out of the loop as possible, but I've heard certain words. Mazak, how are we? Do you think that's good enough to work with? Because obviously my burns are going to get a lot more efficient. Koala Kitten, how confident are you that we can go with what we have currently? You went to the gym again, so you're sore as fuck. Good to see you. Koala's confident. That's going to bring us 82,000 kilometers. It's a long burn, this. A very long burn. Let me warp quite a ways ahead. Again, I am skirting a little close, but 82,000 kilometers is... 82 kilometers above the surface of Kerbal is not terrible. I've still got, like I say, a fuckload of fuel. Turning to the manoeuvre now. I'm nervous. Ooh. Exclamation mark, boom. Did I get banned by the... Am I free or no? Okay, turn to the manoeuvre now. I need to actually start burning pretty fucking quickly. In fact, I'm going to do it now. Oh yeah, you're still waiting for my name to pop up. Okay, that's that engine done. Decouple. Fire the next one. Now the burn is 5 minutes. I'm going to be just skimming past the planet at this point. If all goes wrong, I have an abort strategy. This is such a long burn. Again, I aren't sure whether I know how to do this, so bear with me. I have to get on the Expanse. I always think sci-fi stuff's good to be part of the zeitgeist, right? Tags like welcome to the stream. We're going to Duna. This is the mission. First time. I'm going, I'm leaving now, I'm setting off. It's all pointing in the right direction. Yes, at the manoeuvre node. Shout out to Loki. Is Loki Marvel stuff? I don't know if I've got enough fuel though. Quite a good shirt too. It's I keep forgetting his name. What's the name of the actor? Is he in it? The guy that played him in Avengers? Tom Hiddleston, that's it, yeah. Loki is not. Yes, of course, by video. But I'm saying, is it Marvel or is it something a bit more traditional? British Marvel. I've just got to pray. I've just got to sit here and fucking pray. I'm not going to be able to tell that I'm working for that it's working for 3 minutes and 40 seconds. I don't know if this is the most fuel efficient method for this. Ah, this time's going forever. Somebody think of something to talk about so I don't get distracted by this. Stop looking at it. 3 minutes. I'm going to run out of fuel in this stage, but I do have 2 other stages. Let's think about Koala's massive curry. Colin the curry. The birthday curry. Oh, I ain't got a takeaway tonight. Making me jealous. Speaking of actors, does the existence of Tom Holland and Tom Hollander imply the existence of Tom Hollandist? True. Isn't there another actor called Tom Holland? There's a British actor, isn't he called? I feel like mine, right? That's bordering on when does Ryan Gosling become Ryan Goose? Sothan territory. Ow, there's a seller's house. Fucking hell. Ow. Seller's offer on a house got accepted, so might get the apartment earlier than January. Good shit. And you've got yours until you move out, right? It's not like you're, Ow. It's not like you're going to be destitute for a little while. Got until November 15th. So you could do to have it earlier. Tom Holland is British. Sorry, not that. I think there's another actor called Tom Holland. No, I know. I appreciate that one's British. Yeah, you're right. Right, we are now officially leaving the curbing system. We're about to run out of fuel in this lower stage. I'm concerned now. Doesn't destitute mean the same as insolvent, not homeless? I thought destitute... I may be wrong with destitute meaning, you're right. I thought destitute... I know destitute didn't mean homeless. I thought it meant without secure... like, footing, shall we say. Extremely poor and lacking the means to provide for oneself. True. So it's maybe not just without a house. You're right. Sothan, my love, welcome to the stream. Hope it's SAG rules, there can be only one. Is the Screen Actors Guild international? Or is it a thing that's only within the US? Sothan, my love, good morning. Believe it, but I didn't know it was a rule. Yeah, what Satan said. Yeah, you're right, Minnie, you're right. Fisty, welcome to the stream as well. Don't use all your data, Fisty. We're going to another planet for the first time. Hopefully. 6, 5, 4, 3... Right, what I'm going to do at this point... Now we're officially going to Duna. Is focus Duna. Hello? Can I not? Can we not? Can we not? Hello? How do I... Can I not focus view Duna? No? Can I focus Moho? I can. Good. So let me do it to Duna. What? Game? What? I need this now. Don't take this away from me. That'll do. It's not the best, but it'll do. I swear sometimes the controls just decide to fuck me out of nowhere. If I was to boost a tiny bit more at the manoeuvre... Have I gone beyond the manoeuvre? I have. So what if I was to turn to retrograde now? Which takes a fucking age in this ship, I acknowledge. There we go. Set that as target now. Okay, so you grid your plan, so you've got more data. Good shit. Fisty, welcome to the stream. The plan was to live with your parents if I had to, but I'd prefer not to. True and true. Sorry, it just tickled my brain. Yeah, when you get a Screen Actors Guild membership, you have to pick a unique stage. I see. But is that a thing outside of the US, or is that just a US-specific guild? I was only just listening to SAG and something about SAG and AFTRA this morning. Not even this morning. Like 25 minutes before the stream. Easy Green, welcome to the stream. Ah, fuck you, game. Bakugan, Van Shoes, and 21 Pilots have events in Roblox today. The marketing here confuses me. What's the first one, Koala? Sounds like an anime, but I may just be being ignorant. Okay, closing it in. See, now these are 2-minute burns. I thought this would just be like a tiny... Oh. Okay, right. I'll tell you what we'll do. If I could target fucking Duna, I'd be a little happier. But I can't, so let me stretch... Okay, so this is bringing in our approach to Duna. There. This is a 1 minute and 14 second burn, gets us another encounter. I just need to time this bastard right, because I definitely didn't time the last one right. Did I just skip past the maneuver node? What am I doing? Or is this my maneuver? What the fuck was that? What happened there? Stop, 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 stop. Time warp, stop. Okay, so there's my current closest approach. Easy Green, welcome to the stream. I'm just trying to find my way there. Some of those toys that you chuck at each other and knock them over. Popular when I was a kid and I haven't seen them in years. We've just got an advertising campaign in Roblox. Well, let's see if we can get our approach here instead. There, that's better. 1 minute, still a 1 minute and 42 second burn though. I don't know if that's fuel that I have. I'm just going to get an encounter. That's all I care about at this point. Although, should I sweat a little? Apologies if the stream's a little dry, boys and girls. I'm doing something beyond my ability. When you get a Screen Actors Guild membership, you have to pick a unique stage name. Yeah, but I think if both of these Tom Hollands that I was referring to are British, then it depends whether or not SAG... What does SAG stand for, Screen Actors Guild? It depends whether those rules apply outside of North America, right? Ah, I do not like doing things this precise. Quick saving. That's a flyby. That's a fucking flyby. That's a flyby right there. This is me plotting my maneuver, by the way. That's a fucking thing. Can you see that right there? Can everybody just... Can you see that? That's an even better fucking flyby. 114,000 metres. Let's hope it doesn't have, like, the thickest, biggest, dickheadest atmosphere. Tom Hollander is also British. Gotcha. I just meant the other... yeah, I guess... Yeah, I'll look it up after, it's fine. Okay, so what's my burn now? 1 minute 42 seconds. If I was to warp up here... I don't want to go for a midstream break because I'm nervous. Let me get this burn done, then we'll go for a midstream break. Did I hard save in Kerbin's orbit? I think I did. What's half of 1 minute 42? 41 seconds. 51. Okay, I'm aiming at the maneuver now. Small rabbit hole in Sag, but just learned Sean Astin's dad played Gomez Adams in the Addams Family in the 60s and early... No way! How is that not more known? Because that Addams Family thing was popular in the 60s, well. In this country especially, the black and white one. Ah, I'm biting my nails because I'm nervous, look at me. So what we're doing, if you're just joining, is we are doing a flyby of Duna, if I can manage to pull it off without wasting all of my fuel. If I can do that, then it'll be the first interaction with another planet we've ever had. There's a new one coming out soon. Ah, I'm so fucking nervous. Right, I can quick save and quick load, can't I? I need to stop worrying. Because now I'm in such a high orbit, I'm allowed to quick save and quick load because this stuff is fucking complicated. So I'm just waiting for this to go down and then I'm going to burn it. 51 seconds. Ah, stop being nervous. Oh, God. I had a right to be nervous. I was time warping too fast. So at 51 seconds, I need to do this burn and I need to be extremely fucking careful. Okay, zoom out. Go to Duna. Turn to the maneuver. Everything's fine. Duna. Can I focus Duna, please? Can I don't care about Ike. I don't care about Ike. It's Duna I want to click. Okay, never mind. It's fucked me again. I can't fucking target Duna. I do not care about an Ike maneuver. Stop putting it in front of me when I'm trying to... If there was there's probably a command. Ah! Astrophysics. It's not necessarily astrophysics that's fucking me. It's the game just won't let me do what I'm trying to do. Just click the fucking planet. I just want to click it. I just want to click it. I just want to be able to use the fucking tools that the game has given me, but it won't let me, and I've got 10 seconds until I need to burn. Cats, welcome to the stream. Right, bear with me. 1 minute 42 second burn. Starting in 3, 2... I would kill to be able to focus view Duna right now. I just want to click the red circle. That's all I want to do, but there's no way to click it. Because it wants to show me the thing on my maneuver. Can you not type like /target Duna or something, or /focus view? The 60s Addams Family was what popularised the franchise beyond the New Yorker cartoons. Is it really? Characters didn't even have names before that, I see. It definitely got popular over here because of it. Has there been a recent reboot of anything Hollywood that was not utter bullshit and cash grab? Cats, that's a good question. Good Hollywood reboots. It happens in games regularly, doesn't it? Enjoyed the new Addams Family film. I guess we need to go on, like, universally agreed to have been worth doing, right? Cats, that's actually a very good question. I don't know if there's anything that's, like, universally agreed as a good, worthwhile reboot. But I'm just slowing down a bit so I can get this very precise. Well, about the Matrix ones, I was watching the trailer yesterday. I know you were saying it spoils stuff, so just be careful, everybody, if you're worried about it spoiling things. But I can't believe it's the first piece of Matrix like literature to use White Rabbit by Jefferson Airplane. Seeing as the opening line is one pill makes you larger and one pill makes you small. Is that it? Have I got it? I've got it. Yeah. We're going to Doona. Whatever happens, Kitten and Koala, you are on the way to Doona. Now I can do it. Focus view. Yes. So now I should be able to see what our flyby looks like. We are going to land on Doona at the current state. Let me go radial out. I need to get my solar panels out, don't I? Saw part of the trailer for Jungle Cruise and thought they were rebooting African Queen. It's kind of a shame that'd have been fun. Exactly right, Eric. So you watched the trailer and you opened it and you was like, wait. The Ocean 11 reboot was good. I think we mean the recent ones that Kat's talking about. I think Kat's point is, and like to your point as well, Eric. Actually, let me get this right. Yeah, like they rebooted Battlestar Galactica and it was good. It was good. They rebooted fucking Star Trek a few times and it was good. The Star Trek reboots, I know they're about 10 years old now, but they're quite good, them Star Trek reboots. Guess it's advantageous if you let something sit for 20 or 30 years before you touch it, so it's not such a biased perception. Yeah, I guess Cats, Lion King, Dumbo, all these things that they tried to reboot. Or live-action versions. They're a bit current. Am I going to get an Ike flyby? Imagine a Doona flyby, all the science I can possibly do on the way past Doona, and then an Ike flyby. And then do the same again. Who's our scientist? Mike, you might be about to get us some big fucking science right here. The new Mortal Kombat. Live action is the annoying type of... Yeah, it is, it's true. Got towards the end of the trailer and I was hugely disappointed. I thought I was watching Dwayne Johnson reprise Humphrey Bogart. That would be a lot of fun. It's the role he was destined to play. Watch this for a bit of overconfidence. Kitten Koala? Eric, Mikey? It is time. Yeah, they did it. They did Mortal Kombat, true. Trim, welcome to the stream. Fuck me, it turns out if you apply for 10 jobs at once, people call you a lot. Scattershot, Trim. Trim, look at this, by the way. Congratulations for the interest you have in your career, but look at this. I'm about to do a Doona and Ike flyby. Kerbal extraordinaire over here. And I've still got a fuckload of fuel, but I'm panicking. Ladies and gentlemen. How's that for a fucking midstream break? Can I not... Hello? Can I not put the... OBS, do you want to shit on my mouth a little bit more, or can we have the... Thank you. Mad Max. That's the example. Mad Max for definite. I don't care what anybody thinks about the old Mad Max films. They're great. I agree, they're great. Fury Road is some of the most punk filmmaking, and I loved it. Anyway, I'm going to go for a quick midstream break. I'll be back in 2 minutes and we can continue. Trim, you're in charge. 3:43, just coming back from midstream break. I'm treating you all today. I've just went up, like, I was just doing the midstream break stuff, doing the ablutions and stuff, and I thought, I am on a mission to Duna. And the more I thought about it, the more nervous I got. First of all, before I start time warping and we do this, what's in this can? In my opinion, most reboots shouldn't have even been made, maybe because of the tendency to half-arse it. I think that's it, but it's so easy, Fisty. They don't need to make a good film, they just need to make one that people are interested in the first week, right? Mina says 7-Up Cherry, Koala says ginger beer. Mikey says 7-Up. I'm glad we're leaving the era when every kids related topic gets the half-assed cheapish 3D remakes. If they go 3D, they're at least good enough to be cartoony, with elastic bodies and squishiness, etc. To be honest, I think animated stuff should stay animated. Some movies certainly don't get the respect they would deserve, and the people low-key know it will suck, but it's not their shot to make the calls. True. Mina says 7-Up Cherry, Koala says ginger beer, Mikey says 7-Up. Bybit says tropical, Mazak says Pepsi, Tagsack says Pepsi Lime, Sothan says cloudy lemonade, Mindrate says cream soda, Eric says Pepsi Max, Fisty says dandelion and burdock. Kitten says cream soda, Cat says garlic bread, ginger beer. Alcarion says dandelion and burdock. Easy Green says Diet Coke. Miley Cyrus featuring What, Elton John, Yo-Yo Mama, Robert Trujillo and Chad Smith do Nothing Else Matters. Is that an actual cover, Eric? Right, I dare time warp. This mission isn't a failure as I sit here right now, but it has the ability to be. Most girls, the answer is Santa says cloudy lemonade right at the death, but it doesn't matter because it's dying. Did I just finesse probably the most people that played along with this game? Oh, Easy Green, just as I was about to get it. Easy Green, well played. It would be hard to get the real-life Scar, throw a real-life Mufasa off a cliff to get trampled by some real-life stampeding wildebeest. Petter would have a field day. You said you can't throw fucking lions off a cliff. What the hell is this universe coming to? Right, I need to be extremely careful. Can I zoom out to the point where I can actually fucking see the map? Where am I? There. I've not had to quick load yet, but I will at some point. Let me time warp up to here. Boys and girls, we are about to do what we have never done in Kerbal, and that is visit, even merely only a flyby, another planet. I have done over 60 streams of this game in the past. Nearly 70. And I've been playing it for 3 years, and I've never done this. It's always been the goal. We're about to do it now. 300 accounts on Darrowshire removed today. Damn. Chop. Right, I'm quick saving now. I'm going to be quick saving and quick loading if I can't get this to work straight. No, we're not landing. Definitely not landing. I'm just doing a flyby because I need to know whether it's got an atmosphere and stuff, Mikey. I need to know whether the fuel consumption's good. There's a whole bunch of shit I need to learn. But not only am I getting a flyby of Duna, also of Duna's moon, Ike, before getting released back out. Right, I'm going to save now. I love how many people are in the Darrowshire Discord. I hope it sustains. It's slowed down a bit though, hasn't it? Is it still at 20k? Right, oh god, right, save now. Right, warp to there. This is it. Right, I need to get this right first time. Save game. Right, let me just... Can we see it yet? Can we see it? There it is! Stop. Right. I'm not allowed to get excited. We're only flying by. But I've got a little system that I want to test. I guess I have to do it now. I have to prep it now. So I want to find out whether or not this place has an atmosphere. It looks like it does, but it might just be the mod. To find out whether it has an atmosphere, I have a plan. My plan, watch this for a manual way of doing things, is to add a maneuver. Radial in. How long a burn is that? 2-second burn. Right? So I'm going to burn to the point where I'm about to crash into Duna. My heart is beating out of my chest right now. Fuck. Duna's there, it's right fucking there. Okay, I'm just waiting until the node. I'm extremely nervous, so I'm doing it the slow way. In fact, I don't need to be so unbearably cautious, do I? Just warp up to the maneuver node. 10 minutes out. Right. That's how beautiful the music is. Turn to the maneuver. I actually cut that a bit fine, but it's alright. Then I want to burn. So that I'm on a crash course with the planet. Which seems foolish for a flyby, but I have a plan. Am I going to crash into the planet now? Yep. Definitely there. Now, watch this for a sweaty maneuver. I'm going to then decouple just a heat shield. Just like that, look. Now, I'm going to aim radial out. Then the blue line, I want that number to just read 150,000 or something. No, wait, read. Okay, let me actually turn to radial out. Eject the golden record. So now I am 125. Okay. So now I detached the golden record. Yeah? Now what we're going to do is we are going to watch that heat shield as it crashes. What we're looking for is any air resistance or wind resistance or anything, which if it starts to heat up as it falls towards Duna, if it starts to all of that shit, right? Then we know there's an atmosphere. Then we know that I am not looking to... I won't need much fuel to land if there isn't an atmosphere, because if there is an atmosphere, I won't need much fuel to land on Duna because I'll be able to do it with just parachutes. If there isn't an atmosphere, I need a lot of fuel to, like I do on Duna and Minmus, to land by boosting the opposite direction. Because on Kerbal, it's got an atmosphere, right? So I can use parachutes. On Minmus and the Moon, because it hasn't, I have to... I'm scared as well, 50, god damn it. This is so sweaty. The thing is, Mina, is it kind of isn't. There's probably a setting that says on here somewhere, does Duna have an atmosphere? And it'll say, fucking yeah. Of course it fucking does. But I don't know where that setting is, and I haven't found it, so I'm doing it this way. But I am sweating, if that counts. It's sweaty in the sense that there's probably a better way of doing it that I don't know about. It's time. Kitten, Mikey, Koala, good luck. Look how close Ike is, by the way. Ike is right there. That is a big fucking moon. Or a normal-sized moon close to Duna. Saving again. Now, how do I... This debris that I need to track. Fucking hell, look at all the debris we've left. Look at all the debris we've... Stupid. Messy Doomhaus. Right, I can track it here, look. So I can switch to that, and then it will look like this. I'm hoping. Look at this vessel. I can't turn it or move it, obviously, because it's just... Look how good the frame rate is, by the way, when there isn't a fucking... There isn't a ship there to get confused with. Alright. So now I need to go back to the Elon Musk. The only issue is I have to do two things at once now. Once this ship gets close to Duna. Now, it may look just like a desert rock, but that, given all of the stresses and worries that we've had playing this game in the past, that sight right there, we've been waiting to see this since 2018. That is beautiful. And terrifying. Is that Olympus Mons? I bet it is. I bet they've put a massive mountain on Duna because it's meant to be like the Mars analog. Right. Koala. No, not Koala. Mikey. It's time. Mikey is our scientist. He's going to EVA. I need to do this really quickly because the heat shield's on its way. It's not a satellite, no, we're testing something. Right, run atmospheric analysis. That can't be done now, okay. Observe mystery goo. 50 science. High space over Duna. Log pressure data. 60 science. Log gravitational data. Gravity scan while in space high over Duna's lowlands. The sensor passes the mottled surface of Duna. Gravity appears lowest in the massive canyon that stretches across the surface of the planet. Conduct a material study. The high radiation environment caused a few of the samples to glow. It looks like it would be fun to paint the rocket with this stuff. Holy shit, what was that? That orientation made me feel ill. Can I not access those things? First of all, we'll take an EVA report. You've recorded your observations about this current situation. Where did I put the thermometers? Tell me I put a thermometer on this fucking ship. I meant the pancake you showed us next to the planet. Oh, I see. No, yes, that's what I mean. I was responding to that. No, the satellite is just some junk we're throwing at the planet. Okay, close that there. Close the doors. Why can I not store the data in these science things? Because I'm not close enough. What about this one? There we go. Store all the experiments. Good. You read that as thoughtometer. Yeah, it was part of the ship. So what I'm doing is a specific test. I'm going to throw that part of my ship at the planet. Right, Mikey. Let's do a crew report as well. The planet is very red. Appears to have deep brown furrows across the surface. There does appear to be some kind of ice at both poles. If there's ice, there's an atmosphere, right? Now, where's our fucking mate? Has it already crashed? No! Oh, I wasn't fucking quick enough. Oh, I am. No, that's debris from some other shit. Shit! I took too long doing the science and the thing crashed. Since there's water... Yeah, you would think, right? If there's ice, there's probably an atmosphere. You would imagine, right? Fuck. It could be dry ice. It is the Mars analogy, right? Damn it, I wish I'd have noticed. I could quick save. No, I can't quick save because I've just fucking saved. Alright then. Based on what we can see, because there's obviously light refracting off something, hence the, you know what I mean? The fact there's ice... A red planet with ice poles. Yeah. Oh, it's definitely the Mars. Yeah, we know it's the Mars analog. I'm just wondering whether or not it's... See, I'm wondering if I could go, like, super idiotic. And, like, fucking circularize around Ike. That's a 6-minute burn, so no, I very much can't. Mars has an atmosphere, and you don't need an atmosphere to have what? Yeah, that's the thing. We're not learning anything, are we? Now, what I could do, because I'm allowed to, is reload and watch the thing. Press 1 to reload and make sure we sort the thing out straight. Press 2 to just run with what we have. I wouldn't make assumptions with a game like this anyway. No, very true. Eric says reload. Kitten says reload. Mindright says run with what we have. Mazak says run with what we have. Fisty says reload. Easy Green, run with what we have. Bybeat says reload. I am allowed to. The rule change was made pre-Poovid. As long as I'm not in a collision course with anything. And I don't seem to be in a collision course with either Ike or... I think the ones do have it, right? Just. Alright, alright. Let me load the save. Wait. Let me save now. Then let me reload. I know, I appreciate that, Fisty, but I've got rules on the playthrough to make sure that it's more interesting for me to play. So I had a rule where I wasn't allowed to reload saves for a very long time, but we tweaked it, and this is an opportunity to use it for the first time. Right, okay, I am now in a position pre-burn. You know what I'm talking about. I'm now able to redo the thing with the thing. For some reason I can no longer focus... The tweak, Mazak, is I'm not allowed to reload saves. That was the rule of the playthrough for the longest time. So I'm basically playing a game, one of the most complicated games in history. Hardcore. Without Googling or anything, which was always a little bit foolish. But we tweaked the rules, so as long as I am in a collision course with anything, I'm allowed to reload saves. And I'm not in a collision course with shit at the moment. So I'm going to have to eye this in. Since the rules allow you, I would go for it, but that's just my opinion, of course. Yes, my rules do allow for it, but I'm just wondering whether or not it makes it less spicy, but I'm so interested in this that I want to see. I want to follow that thing down. Because the orbital scanner said I couldn't use it where I am. The thing that scans atmosphere. So right, let's reposition our course, so I'm going to collide with Duna. We'll go to about... What? 5k? 5,300 meters. Then detach this. Undock. Yeah? There it goes. Turn to radial out. Reopen the map. So the blue line is where I'm going, and we don't want it to be hit. We want it to hit the thing. I'm just extending it so I can get a better... So I'm going to go over Ike at that point, right? Because I'm going to hopefully get scientific readings from everything. So that's 133,000. So now we are back safe again. Now, I need to get to, like, here. So fucking nervous. The pumpkin planet. We need to learn, right? We need to learn as much as we can while we're here. Yesterday I was in High Hrothgar and my computer decided it would overheat and shut down just before I finished the long grey-beat sea. Fuck. So you had to watch it again. Mazak has been here for 5 years and 1 month. You can tell by the bloody wrinkles on his forehead. Right, where's that bit of debris? There. Okay, I think we just need to switch to this, don't we? No, maybe what I need... Ah, my back, everybody stretch. Where am I now? Let me just take a crew report. In space high over Duna, so I've got plenty of time to do it. Alright, so now I can save and we can switch back to this and just watch it hit the planet. Are we ready? This is the first time in 5 years and 1 month I've seen you reload a game. I'll take that as a massive compliment. Are we ready, ladies and gentlemen? We may not have any Kerbals on board, we may be safe, but we are going to watch something. A heat shield, weirdly. We are running our first test on Duna. Yeah, 10 or 15 minutes of your life you'll never get back. Giant pandas piss as high as they can. Does that mean they can piss their height? Or does that mean they aim to do it as high as possible? I got my sister a panda-themed card and it has facts. I mean, Kitten, sorry, if you learnt that pandas aim to piss the highest possible, would you not call that an interesting fact? Here we go. Valid scientific test, destroying equipment to test theories. It is though, is it not? Right, what we're looking for is any signs of heating on this right now. It's actually turning to fit. The fact we used the heat shield, there's an atmosphere. There's an atmosphere. There's an atmosphere, a big atmosphere, and it starts at 35,000 metres up. Interesting. That means we can slow down with parachutes and take a lot more fuel onto the... Jesus, this is beautiful. Ah! We're there! Look at this. So this means that I could pretty much take this ship with an engineer on board, take this ship and land on Duna, and because that atmosphere is thin, possibly the original was a pretty terrible car. Wow, you don't see them anymore, do you? There's always pandas and metros and 205s on the road when we first started driving. My dad told her there's no unicorns in Edinburgh Zoo because they needed room for the pandas. So she hates pandas. Is this thing going to survive? I don't think so. I tell you what, I am confident we could maybe land on Duna. Not now, on the next mission. Look at it, though. It's so strange to see the surface of a planet so different. What would you do if we got here and there was, like, a city or something? Actually, we know it's not going to survive, don't we? Because we watched the other one not survive the last time. Look at this. Everybody, salute our best scientific endeavour ever. Throwing junk at another planet. Heat shield, you have actually taught us more than most things we do in this game. That's a pretty Doomhaus. That's a pretty Doomhaus solution to a problem, is it not? Good fucking shit. Right, Mikey, koala, kitten. It is time. What is that? Oh, that's some other debris. Hello, can I not? Can we not? Switch to... Isn't throwing junk at another planet basically NASA's job? It's kind of, yeah. But it's for the same reason, right? We're doing it for the same purpose. It's all exploratory. Hey, I'm a lot more confident about Duna all of a sudden. Okay, back to the tracking station. Oh yeah, turn all that off, jeez. The Elon Musk. Right, I need to go and replicate that scientific experimentation that we was doing. And then I need to repeat it all and do it all on Ike. Because I'm flying by the moon as well. Throwing junk around sounds like another way to say shit talking. Oh god, shit talking. Everybody was throwing junk around in 2020 and look at the fucking mess. We shouldn't say that. There's our fucking thumbnail, right? Can you imagine a better one? Ooh. Okay, right. Quickly, I need to then... Mikey, I'm going to do this while you're sat in your chair. Log pressure data. We've done this, haven't we? We've read all these. Log temperature data. Lovely. Observe mystery goo. Lovely. Conduct material study. Is that everything? EVA report. Mikey's our scientist, right? Mikey, take an EVA report. Beautiful scenes. Right, now I need to... One thing I always forget, and I forgot before, I don't know if you noticed. I didn't do it there, did I? I did it on the side with the thermometer. Holy fuck, is it weird to see another planet, other than the ones we're used to. Right, now, this is an awful angle. Stop, Mikey, stop. Right, take the data from that. Take the data from that. Collect the data from the mystery goo canister. Okay. Run an atmospheric analysis. That can't be done. Collect the data. Restore. Restore the mystery goo. Right. Then store the data on there, if I can. Oh, I can't get close to it because I'm fucking scared at an odd angle. Right, just push in there, Mikey. There we go. That's how you do things. Store all those experiments. Lovely. You named it Elon. Mikey, for some reason, wanted to name it Elon Musk, Fisty. I'm not sure why. Come on, little one. Goosh. Let's have these solar panels extended. Yeah, we was wondering why Mikey wanted to name it Elon Musk, but he did. Grab. Okay. Solar panels out. Might as well. because it looks better. Board. Whew, okay. It's going alright, it's going alright. It could be worse. I think I'm confident enough now to save. Elon Musk recently went into space in an alternate... Did he actually? Mikey, you've got a fuckload of science. Probably 300 or 400, I think. Or 200 or 300. Maybe let's say roughly 300. But it's not over yet, your scientific endeavours. I'm going to reopen the service bay. And then we are going to the next thing that we're going to do a flyby of. The moon of Duna. Called Ike. Now, with all the experiments reset, if I was to conduct a materials study, the high radiation environment caused a few of these samples to glow as well. Another 125 science. Let's also log that mystery goo unit's fucked. Let's log the pressure data. Another 60. The instrument reads zeros if it were in a vacuum. So there's no barometric pressure. Log temperature. Measuring the temperature of space appears to be quite impossible, as there's no matter around to be hot or cold except the spacecraft and the thermometer itself. This is probably going to give the R&D guys something to think about for a while. Am I maybe doing this a bit too early? But I am technically over Ike. We need to do one over Ike, don't we? Don't want to overwrite the crew report. Probably not. I can do another EVA report, though. If I get Mikey out as the scientist, he can take the crew report from here, can't he? Take the data. Good. Now, Mikey, let go. Good. Put your lights on. Store those experiments. Good. EVA report. Another 40. Been a while since we've gone for science, right? Store those experiments. Test this mystery goo. The goo feels right at home over Ike. That's oddly interesting. Is that where it came from? Right, then I want to collect the data from that. Store it there. Collect the data from the materials study. Store that. Okay, we'll just log the pressure data again. Fuck it. And then I'll take the data and store that data. But if this is the last scientific thing I need to do, then I don't need to worry, right? Because it can stay on the thermometer. Whew. You know what? I hate the moon, Kerbin's moon, because it's so fucking rocky. That looks 50 times rockier. Jesus. Mikey, get on board. Kitten, it's time to fly us home. Koala, you've pretty much been on a jolly. You've not had much engineering work to do. You've just got to see, you've just got to be part of history, even as an observer. Well played. Mikey, can you board? Can. I mean, one way I could replicate this would be to... one way I could benefit from even more science is to replicate this, but go even closer to the planet. But I don't want to waste any fuel. Ladies and gentlemen, I know we've only just got here, but this was a test mission. It's time to say goodbye to Duna. And its little cousin Ike. Duna! We will be back. Hopefully, I can get this thing home, because that's going to be equally as difficult. Oh, how do you rate our Duna experience? If that's the first time, they made a new thing, the new rule to get your astronaut wings, you actually have to be involved in flying the thing. Because he tried to get them for just being in a capsule. What, like Koala just did? Is that what you're saying? For just being there, but I guess she technically did fly it. And just like that, we are now leaving Duna. Goodbye, Duna. 8 out of 10 says Kitten. You got to watch something crash, and nobody died. Goodbye, Duna. Thank you for all that science. Hopefully we can bring it home, because I have absolutely no fucking clue how to do that. Right, this is our target. We need to get back to Kerbin with the amount of fuel we've got. Now, how difficult is this? Where would it be the most beneficial to do this from? Because if I was to try and physically, like, manually shrink my orbit back to Kerbin, which is the yellow one, that would be foolish. But I could potentially pull him in a bit like that, and then do it from there. Does anybody want to clean for me? I think most of us will pass. Actually, cleaning's pretty fun. 241 days until I do a 1 minute burn. I feel cooked for Kitten. Trying to do as little as possible today. Mostly leveling, I'm assuming. Oh, that's not bad. In 1 year and 93 days, we'll be doing a burn here. It gets us pretty close. And it's only a 3 minute burn. It's a 5 minute burn now. Gets us to holy shit, 1 million kilometers. So it needs a bit of this. Bear with me. What the hell is that? I made a mess. So the closest approach is 179. But I'd have to snipe this. I hate how it's all wiggling around. 181. Where's the separation? Can you stop moving around, please? There. Right, let me tweak it with this. This mission is 205 days old at the moment. Right, 180. Let me quick save. See, I just lose it. So it isn't that, is it? Is it this? No. Sorry if I'm missing chat. I'm confused. God, I would very much appreciate it if it didn't fucking jump around so much. This seems to be the best I can get as we speak. This is lowering it a little bit. About 179,000. It's a 4-minute, 55-second burn in nearly 2 years' time. Oh, it was Jeff Bezos, not Elon, I see. Koala contributes to vessel safety just by being there. This is fair. Most of us are probably after quarantine. Oh, it's Richard Branson and Bezos who've been doing it recently. Yes. Don't accept a takeaway. Confusing the millionaires. One went to space for fun, the other sent a car and internet. One has toy rockets, the other one has real rockets. Alright, I might commit to this burn and see what I can do from there, but 5 minutes of nearly 6 minutes of... No, 5 minutes of burning is a lot of fucking fuel expenditure. The worry is stranding these Kerbals. Are you shitting me? This is the... Just time warping at full time warp is going to take a few minutes. Wasn't Elon Musk the one who wanted to put ads in space where nobody will see that? I think so. I heard of that, but I didn't think it was him. It began as a thought experiment, like, who owns the sky? Except the aliens, who will no doubt see a sign of our corruption. What was that thing that they sent up in, like, 2008 or 9 or whatever? They sent up, like... No, it might have been a lot earlier. No, it was a lot... Of course it was a lot earlier. There was in Voyager, where they sent up, like, images of humans and images of, like, our sort of biochemical infrastructure and our information on our planet and that, and fucked it off out of the solar system. In every single sci-fi film or whatever you can think of, what would that data be used for? If it was found by another species. It'd just be a menu. That's what it'd be. Actually saying that, in fucking Halo and Mass Effect and them kind of things, it would be used as... They'd worship it, wouldn't they? Exactly, Fisty, exactly. But they'd probably worship us. Because it would turn out that, OMG, the fucking solution to everything was that the humans were the god race after all. All worship the humans. Let's go on our great journey. I shouldn't say that I love the Halo lore and the Mass Effect lore, but still. Not that that's the Mass Effect lore. Right, the time warping up. I'm going to be doing this burn very shortly. Well, I say shortly, in 105 days from now. Kitten, Koala, Mikey B, you have been in space together for 1 year, 378 days. How many days in a Kerbal year? Over 400. Turn to the manoeuvre and let's just pray that this works. Save. What's half of... Okay, so 2 minutes 50, just below. 2 minutes 30. We'll go 2 minutes 27. I'm seeing something on Must Do in Space as, but it's not what we think. It's a smaller satellite with a selfie stick showing the screen on Twitch/YouTube. So it still adds in space, but you're just sat at home in front of your PC watching it. There's only 6 hours in their days. That's fair, that's fair. Yeah, it's like the $1 million website. That was genius. I wonder if that guy is still living pretty off $1 million that he made. Like, when was it? 98 or something? Is that website still up, Eric? She'll have to wonder what the point is other than flexing your wealth. Imagine if there was a DoomhausGaming advertisement in space right now. That's the least shrink house thing I've ever heard. The most famous advert in the world. It is good. Is it still a cluttered, disgusting mess? In space to who? How does it matter? That website that Eric's just linked, by the way, some guy said, I'm charging, this is a million pixels on that image, said I'm charging $1 a pixel. Go. And he made $1 million. I bet all the links are busted though, Eric, right? Because each logo was a link, right? It's not loading for me on Chrome. Not secure, it says. Someone has a banner saying, I'm rich, you're not. Fuck. What am I looking at? Why is this taking so long? Is it because of a lesser engine that I have under here? No, it should be the same type of engine. What? I guess that's the 5th. Yeah, we're alright, we're alright. We're alright for now. Oh, it's misspelled, I see. Why would it not open for me on Chrome? Come on, Edge, your time is now. Oh, fucking Jesus, there it is. Look at them for some 90s ads, by the way. That's great. That Rockstar logo. Link suspended. If you hover over it, most of them are link suspended. I may not be rich, but I know which Y-O-U-R-E to use. I'd rather be rich, I think. Right, this burn is working. I think we should be alright. Hopefully. Maybe that's the point, Eric. It's probably intentional, right? By the way, we have called tonight golf, and I'll be golfing. And then Mina is called Scribble after golf, just one. Or whatever, as much as we fancy. And then Among Us. Well, if I was rich, I'd have both. Well, I think I thought it was the choice. Would you rather be rich or understand the grammar? Ugh, right. I'm more nervous. Being rich and dumb. Selfish bliss, I know, right? I honestly think the worst thing you can be in 2021 is self-aware. You get jealous of people that aren't, right? There's probably a good level of self-awareness, but then you're just fucking judging yourself for nothing, right? So to be blissfully ignorant, Eric, as you say, and rich as well, is that not a dream scenario? Right, 1 minute and 18 seconds. And the key rule is, you're never as self-aware as you think you are. Right, I'm just about to run out of fuel in this stage, with 56 seconds left to burn. It's going to run out of fuel very shortly. There it goes. Thank you, fuel tank. I'm sorry, space dolphins. I'm going to actually I'm going to have to do a bit of littering. We'll continue the rest of the 30 seconds of burning to get us to where we need to be on this manoeuvre, and then I have only this amount of fuel to get back to Kerbal. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just tickle this last bit of time off. Alright. We are now... Hopefully, if I can maybe, at Apoapsis, add another manoeuvre and try and close the gap to get an encounter with Kerbin. Because for some reason, I just can't make it happen. $283 kilometers. I want that as low as possible. So that's the distance away from Kerbin. So I'm trying to get home, you see, so I need to be close enough that I get within Kerbin's atmosphere. If I expand out, do I get further away? I do. That's going up. So how do I get that? So that just goes further away. How do I get that closer? Look, I just lose it. Based on what I'm currently looking at, it's impossible for me to catch Kerbin. What if I do it like this? Get further away and then shrink. That gets to 105. There we go. Yes, there it is, there it is, there it is. That's a 16-second burn. Kitten Koala, Mikey B. I think you guys are coming home. No, don't lag. Thank you. From what I read on that space advert thing, it seems it'll be a glorified monitor orbiting the moon with a selfie stick. The idea is to get people used to having individual rights when there is no one governing body. That's actually probably quite important, Eric, weirdly. Huh. I mean, as far as I know, astronauts already have rights when they're in space, yes. But it's not individual rights like this thing's proving. It's, yeah, like Eric says, it's to do with the specific space agency. Because obviously you're in... It's like a super duper version of international waters in space, right? Yeah, which were held under the country's government. But if you was to get in space, that advertisement doesn't belong to any country or any government or anything like that. So it's about working out super duper international waters rights, right? That's an interesting experiment. Because the theory is, do you belong to your country when you're not in it, or even on the same planet as it? I like that. There's a thing to think about. Yeah, it's the capitalism in space thing that's the worrying bit. I'm with you there. Definitely with you there. To own real estate in the form of light on a screen, how will that war of adverts go? It's an interesting thought experiment. It's just a strange way to do it. I definitely agree with that. Oh, we're ready to have corporations in space. Can you get arrested for murder in space? I mean, it's worth a try, right, baby? Next mission we go on. Right, I should start seeing the periapsis. Here it comes. Here comes Kitten and Koala and Mikey B. They are on their way home. I'm so fucking stressed about this, I'll be honest. There's so much stuff tagged. Right, I don't need a maneuver node now, right? I could just walk. That's actually, let me save. Just walk to here. Because then you get into people thinking they own space, which they'll do anyway because humans claim shit, true. Western society tends to be that way, but I've been learning more about indigenous societies in North America, and they're actually quite balanced and fairly collectivist, although you need to be your own... I think the thing is, as much as we can idolise those methods of living, and as much as we can respect those way more than our current system is 50 times more fucking powerful, so we don't need to worry about... Do you know what I mean? We can. It's more of a wistful I wish it was, as opposed to something feasible that can change, if that makes sense. Yeah, there we go. I think we all wish we had more of their views as opposed to what we currently have, but what we currently have is 50 times more powerful and will not be toppled by... No matter how wistful we are, right? Over 2 years in that small can together, I know, right? 2 years, 187 days. And now, finally, Koala, Kitten, and Mikey B on board Mikey B's ship, the Elon Musk, are returning home safely to Kerbal. Hopefully. Tin can must smell terrible, I know, right? I think we're going to need to get more serious about the Earth protecting part if we're going to survive as a species. I don't think we are. I think this species is as doomed as all the ones that have come before us, but it's about doing as much cool shit before we die out, right? Now we open the window. Good, right. Turn to face. There it is! The cold blue glow of home. Now, don't fucking crash would be our next goal. They can't wait to get back so they can finally change their socks. I know, right? They didn't take any with them. There are so many potential thumbnails. Look at this game. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to circularise around Kerbal, and then at least we're safe. How about that, before I come into land? I like to think with the lack of toilets, Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin stepped on the moon with a load in their pants. That's probably why they walk funny, Eric. The gravity on the moon's actually 1-to-1 with Earth. They're just full. I'd say full of shit. Right, turn to face. Good. And burn. I am going rather fucking fast.
How did the spent get to the moon? Because Mikey put on the wrong sock.
Everybody ignore that. Santa's done an oopsie. Nobody look. Jesus, Santa. I tell you what, how about we go for a sweaty fucking KSC landing? I think this is what he meant.
How did the sperm get to the moon? Because Mikey put on the wrong sock. No one noticed. Okay, good Doomha realize.
What is this maneuver? What am I doing? I'm gonna fucking leave. I'm gonna leave the... Okay, stop. Turn to fucking retrograde. Stop wasting fuel. Because if these three have to get rescued, it would be the most colossal failure we've ever had. Fucking hell. Mikey, thank you for the... sorry, Santa, thank you for the bits. Said Mikey's name and I got confused.
How did I get your sock in the first place?
Listen, It's all about whoever you put in charge of fucking laundry at the KSC. This is a big burn. I guess I don't need to burn this much anymore. Let's not circularise at periapsis.
Because you don't have any curtains to wipe on.
Fucking confuse me now. Okay, fuck that. Let's just land. How about that? Bring him in, land. Fuck it. And don't run out of fuel. No, wait. Let's get to apoapsis. Let's not mess about. Let's just land. Holy shit, we're running out of time. I need to land and land quickly. We've got fucking 11 minutes left. Can I say something brutal? If Koala, Mikey and Kitten die, the mission was still a success. If this ship floats around in space and lands in the middle of the fucking sun, the mission was still technically a success. But we don't want that. We want to save our crew.
He mugged Dobby.
What? I don't think so. You have to get them home or it's a failure. I mean, true, they don't get a successful mission point, but to me, the purpose of that was to test whether or not it has an atmosphere. And we tested that and found out that it does. So technically, in my mind, their mission points are an irrelevance to the wider Doomhaus Space Agency. But for their personal careers, it's time to come home. I still can't retract these. No, I can retract these solar. Why can I retract these solar panels but not on other missions?
Sorry, I was going for the sock joke.
I still don't get it, I'll be honest. Is it Dobby from Harry Potter? My memories, my knowledge is a bit shit on that. I might have screwed the joke up for you. Whew, right, just survive re-entry. That's all I'm interested in. Mikey, Koala, Kitten. That's from Harry Potter, right? Help me. I think it's that little Gollum thing. The fact Mina's responded to it makes me feel it might be. He's got it. Harry Potter, is that the one with the wizards? Okay, right. I need these parachutes to bring a lot of fucking scientific data back with me, as well as these three. So he's a house elf. Lucius Skywalker. So that's the one with the wizards. If they get proper clothes, then they are free. So he was given a sock and he was free. And this is not fiction, you say? It's the one about bondage. Oh, that kind of sock. Don't effing call Dobby a goblin, you goblin. I didn't call him a goblin, I said Gollum. So technically I'm calling him a hobbit. There's the river, look. And actually, Gollum wasn't a hobbit, he was a river folk. From the other side of the mountains. Shut up! And his name wasn't Gollum. It was Smegma. That's not me there. Stop. Isn't he a troll? No, that's Wardodge. Am I actually landing, or are we just... Okay, we are. We're landing. We're landing on land. Best place to land. Let's land on land. and then live happily ever after. Gollum was human. He was, yeah. It's like a river folk. They call them the river people, don't they, from the other side of the mountains? I don't think technically there are humans, are they, in Middle-earth, but there's something along them lines. Might as well be humans. I thought it was a hobbit. They're a bit of a half and half, Satan. He was not from the Shire, but he was like the hobbits. They're like halfway between hobbits and humans. They're called river folk. There's a name for them that I can't remember. But they're like part, like, I don't know, they're weird things. Store, is that what they're called? If Santa has elves, does the Easter Bunny have orcs? Oh, there we go. So he wasn't a hobbit, but he was... If a hobbit is a race of halflings, then he was one of the other races of halflings. Gotcha. I might be the only person in human history to have read the Silmarillion 3 times. There was a little period there where I got obsessed with the Middle-earth, and I read the books once a year for about 5 years. So they're a similar thing, yeah? Right, the shoots are popped. I've got the Silmarillion, but neither read nor listened to it. It's dry. I mean, everybody says this. It's no surprise that I'm going to be saying what everybody else says. It's very dry. It's basically a glossary. It's so good. I like when Gollum said, "Psych, delete your Twitch." Fuck. Ooh, I might be due a re-listen. I've always been obsessed with Lord of the Rings since the books were published. So good. I mean, I was obsessed like I must have just read Lord of the Rings. Like, I read the Unfinished Tales, I read all that stuff about the fucking Ithlian, I read all the stuff that his son put together from all that. I just went mad. I read all that stuff about Turin, I read the books, the whole trilogy once a year. Didn't read The Hobbit much, though. I think The Hobbit was it just felt a bit too childish, if that makes sense. I read it at primary school, started Lord of the Rings, but didn't finish it for several years. You think book one's a slog? I love it. Love it, love it. We wrote our college notes in Elvish. That's cool. Yeah, The Hobbit just, I don't know, like, I was there trying to deep dive and go balls deep and be upset, and The Hobbit was light, shall we say. It was meant to be, of course. It was written for infants, but it was maybe a bit too light. And Bosh. Kitten, Mikey, Koala. Good fucking work. Would you like to plant a flag? Actually, I can't plant a flag, can I? Because I'll never get back on the fucking ship because I've got a fucking magnet on the sides. Recover vessel. Stephen Colbert may have read it more than 3 times. He can rattle off mythic figures from most people from it, like most people can sing the alphabet. Respect. Yeah, I was big into it. I read it though for probably 10 years. Ladies and gentlemen, may I announce, Mikey B, Kitten and Koala have just returned from our first Duna flyby mission with not only learning about the atmosphere, they also have brought back with them 655 signs. Damn. That right there was a lucrative mission. Holy shit. And just like that, that might have been the most successful fucking stream in Kerbal I've ever done. That was awesome. Not only the moon mission that went flawlessly, but that Duna mission took fucking ages, and it just finished before the end. What can I unlock? It's true. High performance fuel systems. There's the big tanks. Propulsion systems. I could maybe unlock. Some more solid fuel boosters. What else could I unlock? Actuators. Composites. Nose cones, protective shell. Oh, so they're the bigger girders. Stack couplers. Those I was interested in for the vector engines or whatever. Better plane parts I could maybe unlock. High powered electrics. Better solar panels I could get for 300. Communicatrons or whatever. Precision engineering. More boosters. Big boosters. Avionics hubs. I'll have to look into this. Werner engines. Bigger landing struts. That might actually be useful. Right, anyway, that's going to do it for the I'm going to call it Doomhaus. For the Kerbal streams. Kitten, well piloted. Mikey, well scienced. Koala, well observed. Congratulations to the dig team as well. The drill team from the first mission. But the leaderboard now sits as so. Koala is on 3 successful missions. Well played. GG Koala. Or the Koala family, should I say. The Kitten family is now on 3. Joins Koala up in the 3s. Doomhaus for the title next week. But finally we get to call it the name of the save after all this time, Eric. That's been what I've been saved, the name of the save. I don't know if you're actually aware of that. And Mikey B gets a successful mission, pushing him up to 2. The scores currently sit at Scotty 12 and Mindright 12. They get 5 points. Mina on 10 gets 3 if it finishes now, and Eric gets 1 as well. Okay, let me have one final... Yeah, look, Eric. Look, I've been calling it Doomhaus since the very beginning of this save. And we're going to do it just like that. Thank you, everybody, for joining for Kerbal. That was awesome. That's 2 really, really solid Kerbal streams in a row. Because the last one, Eric, the last save in the 2018 was called Moonhouse. But for now, I'm going to press this button and this button. I'm going to close out on what has been the best 6 hours in Kerbal I think I've ever had. That Duna mission was top. That means this time next week, we may have potentially landed on Duna. But for now, let's get out of here. No, let's not get out of here. We've got things to do. One of which sounds like this. And is all about putting the crown on the person of the century of the weekend. How about that? On both WoW and Kerbal, me and Koala seem to keep up with each other. Are you about the same level? In-game as well? Right, thank you for joining me, everybody, for Kerbal today. It's been a quieter afternoon, but it's been a good one. If you would like to join in for marbles, you must simply do as you always do. I don't need to explain it to you nerds, because you're in the system, because there's no strangers here, because we're off the tag. You must simply type the password, and the password is... It's Duna. It's Duna, of course it's Duna. Go for it. Right, significantly quieter today, so I'm going for 13 marbles. Right, boys and girls, we have Cats for the greens, Eric for the greens, Kitten for the Kitten for the oranges, Mina for the oranges, Tag Slack for the oranges, Mikey B for the greens, Lundios, good afternoon, for the greens, Satan for the oranges. I'm having to type around my microphone. Fisty for the greens, Trim for the greens, Alkarion for the oranges, Easy Green for the greens, Surthan Milos for the greens. We've also got Bybee and Mindright for the oranges, both. Golf, by the way, this evening, I will be joining you, nerds. I won't be in voice immediately, but I can host and do all that sort of stuff. We are going to do Scribble after, and then into Among Us. That's the goal. So if you'd like to join us for that, it'll be at the same time. And Santa for the greens, to do on or to do not. That is the question. Right, 16 marbles into the race. We've got Cats, Eric, Kitten, Mina, Tags like Mikey, Lundio, Satan, Fisty, Trim, Alkirion, Easy Green, Surthan, Bybee, Mindright, and Santa. 16 marbles. If you heard any duplicates or didn't hear your name call out now, but the first person to pick a number between 1 and 10 picks the fucking level, go. Eric says 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The dojo is the level Eric's picked. 16 marbles is the number. 3, 2, 1. Stream races after this as well for the final team point. As many oranges for that as possible, I would appreciate. Any greens, you can all fuck off. Mazak is the record holder with 1 minute and 46 seconds. To beat his record, you need to sweat and sweat. I hope all the oranges do. 3, 2, 1. Good luck. Who's going to win? Somebody make a call. This is a good level, this. Eric says me. Just don't fuck off. Satan says he's winning. Eric says he's winning. Look at the confidence roaring through the greens and oranges as we speak. I like this level. It's a good one. It's got the big clusterfuck thing at the end. Right, greens. This is looking good. Eric, third place for the greens. Easy Green, second for the greens. And Lundios is in the lead for the greens. Mina has managed to get the overtake on Eric, however, and got fourth place as Surthan on the right-hand side takes first right from Lundios. Surthan gets the early lead, but they've gone on opposite sides. Surthan is unchallenged on his side. Mina has trouble in the bamboo, and Surthan is in the lead. Lundios is looking to join him in the first of the spinneroonies. Lundios is getting a clean run through. Eric, however, is avoiding all obstacles straight through from Eric. That was beautiful. It makes you wonder how Mikey B is going to win this. Alkirion enters third place. Surthan drops back. Lundios is just exiting the roly-poly thing, and he's got through. Alkirion gets through as well, and Eric, Lundios, and Alkirion are... Come on, oranges. Mina and Kitten are the most advanced oranges right now. Nobody's managed to make the drop yet. Santa gets out ahead of the drop. Santa is clean in the lead as we speak. Cats and Trim right back to back, right behind. Can they get out early? Trim gets out way ahead. Lundios third place for the greens. Trim second place for the greens. Santa first place. Does Santa get clean through the gauntlet? Ooh! Santa is chopped. Trim is in the lead. Trim gets shot straight back. Lundios shot back. Easy Green shot back. Everybody's having trouble in the tumbler. Easy Green might get round if he can just survive. Trim falls off the edge. Lundios goes backwards. Bybee, it looks to be the only orange in the mixer right now. Easy Green gets shot off the side. Bybeat's shot off the side. Lundios is clean through. I can't keep saying his name. He's going to have to get jinxed at some point. Kitten, out of nowhere. Kitten for the oranges. Somebody's in the air though. Somebody might make a jump, but Kitten looks like she might take this. Kitten for the oranges. Takes it home. 4 marbles survived at the end. Kitten, Cats, Eric, and Mina. Satan as well is actually still here. Satan gets 5th place. Kitten with an absolute fucking snipe at the end. Just gets in half a second before Cats. Fuck this game, honestly. Right, where's Kitten in Discord? Where's Kitten? There she is. Kitten, enjoy your golden name. GG Oranges. I think we've got like 3 points this week or something. That's not bad for us. And the crown is to be removed from the head of whoever the fuck wore it yesterday. Koala. It goes from Kitten to Koala. From Koala to Kitten. Looks like Kitten pushed me. Are you accusing Kitten of foul play, Lundios? Because I'll be very happy if you are. Right, GG Oranges. That's the first point assigned for the day. 1, 2, 4 to the oranges. Thank you, Kitten. But now, press this button. And we wait. Because there is a final point. 3 rounds of good old stream races are going to determine who wins the final point of the stream. Golf, obviously, is worth another point in 3 hours' time. But, ladies and gentlemen, let's put an end to this Friday with 3 rounds of this. Best of 3, as always. Type exclamation mark race to race, and I will tell you when. No, all is allowed. Type race now, go, go, go. Eric is in for the greens. Kitten is in. Easy Greens in. Mikey in. Lundios in. Alcarion in. Mindright, Gwynblade, welcome to the stream, is in. Taxlack is in. Bybee in. We begin. You can keep typing. You've got 25 seconds. Fisty is in. Brace for competition. Come on, oranges. This is the clear. What oranges do we have? We've got Mindright. We've got Alcarion. We've got Tagslack. We've got Bybee. We've got Kitten. Not as many as the greens, but we can pull something off. Right, best of 3 wins a point for the team. Satan at the death as well. Another orange enters. 12 cars into the race. Best of luck. If you would like a small speed boost, you need only type exclamation mark boom, and it will give you a speed boost. And if you would like to blow somebody up, you type exclamation mark boom with a minimum of 10 bits, and up they will go. Immediately, Satan takes the lead for the oranges. Bybee is right next to him. Bybee is going to try and do a little bit of PvP work to get Mikey B in the big bus off his arse. And just like that, Satan gets clean through. Mikey spins out, but Eric for the greens is right behind him. Satan for the oranges is holding his own. There is a race cat. Satan spins out just as I said that, and Eric takes the lead for the greens. Alcarion in second place. He's going to try and get something on Eric, but Bybee takes Alcarion out, leaving the green Eric clean in the lead. Satan in second place is doing well, but Eric has hit trouble with these tyres. Can Satan land on his wheels? Eric goes for a perfectly timed boost right into a tree. Eric, well played. Satan regains his lead, but Gwynblade out of nowhere snatches it right from under him. Gwynblade for the greens in first. Mikey for the greens in second. Mindright's in third place right now. What can Gwynblade do? Hopefully hit as many obstacles as possible. Mikey B's got coned and he is falling behind. Mindright and Satan are approaching in third and fourth. Could Mindright get around Mikey? Gwynblade has some issue with those tyres, but not enough. What can't he do, says Gwynblade. He's full of confidence, ladies and gents. Eric is still pushing that cone. Gwynblade has a bit of an issue on the tyres. Can he get his wheels under him in time? He can. That is actually very beneficial. That's not beneficial. He's hit a sign. Eric and Easy Green take out a load of the... There is so many greens. The top 5 are all green right now as Eric regains the lead. Still with the cone. Gwynblade's coned as well. The end is in sight. Eric has finally got free of his cone. Can he get free of the tyres? He goes for a boost, and I think it might have screwed him. And Gwynblade for the greens takes first place in round 1. It is 1-0 to the greens. Fuck. Mindright tries for a boost, but he's got a tyre right in front of him. He can't even get over the ramp.
Kerns can't stop me.
that one was perfect. Fuck. Lundios goes for a boost. Can he pull it off? He doesn't. Is boost not working or something? Right. Fisty. This might be one of your first stream races, but what is this? No, she's managed it. She's good. As Fisty trickles over the line last, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for the first race. We go on to the next one. Gwynblade, thank you for the bits. Right, get ready to type race again. Go, race. It's working, but lag is painful right now. Kitten's in, Easy Green, Eric, Lundios, Cats, all in. Alcarion, Mindright, Fisty, Tagslack, in. Mikey is in. We begin. Never done this before, I don't think. Not a bad effort for your first race. Satan's in. Bybeat's in. Race carries a palindrome. No, it's a warlock. Jesus Christ, everybody stretch. Oranges, please race better than the bastard greens. That's a bit... Satan's our team captain. I love this song. This is best one on the soundtrack. Santa at NASA is a palindrome? It is. Oddly. Whoa, look at this early lead from Tagslack. This is the way. Eric moves out to try and get around Tagslack. Tagslack for the oranges is currently sitting pretty. Tagslack just maintain. That's all you have to do. Eric goes flying. Satan goes... Was that a boost from Satan? It wasn't, but Satan hits the underside of... Mindrat has spun out in the background. Tagslack is still in the lead for the oranges. Satan for the oranges in second place. Mikey for the greens in third. Alkarion for the oranges. Spins out at the back. There is a lot of oranges spinning out as we speak. Mikey B is approaching to try and get the greens that are a point for the day. Does Mikey B get through the cones better than Tagslack's going to regain his composure? He does. Good shit. Satan in the lead. In second place. Mikey has a lot of trouble. Eric's managed to get through though. We need Tagslack and Satan to get through this without coning themselves. They do. Eric and Mikey B crash into each other at the back. The oranges are in the lead. Timing boost is really hard when you can't see what the track looks like. That's my intention actually. What I'm doing now is the person in first, I'm removing the opportunity to boost from them by facing behind the car. So it's sweatier and there's more of a chance to catch up. See what I mean? Tagslack gets the overtake though. Satan in second place hits the wall, but Tagslack is holding on, but he's not got such a straight racing line, but he manages to get past the boost and maintain. Straight through the tyres, he's doing well. Tagslack just gets through these because this is an effortless manoeuvre from Tagslack. Eric manages to get around Satan in second place, it looks, but Tagslack has a lot of cones to deal with. Tagslack now! Eric's coming. Eric's coming. Tagslack. Tagslack, gonna need a good respawn. Eric, don't get through these cones. Eric? No! No! Eric, no! Tagslack gets the overtake at the... Fucking hell. Eric Tagslack out of nowhere gets the overtake to stop Eric from gaining the greens the point. It is now all in the balance. It goes to a third round with the greens winning the first one and the oranges winning the second. I fucked up the camera a little bit there, but we were on a straight, so hopefully it didn't make much of a difference. Tagslack, that was effortless. Well played. Lovely, Sid. Photo finish. Good shit, right? As Easy Green crosses the line, we enter the third round. We need as many oranges as possible. Greens, don't you worry about it, it's fine. Where is Easy Green? Easy Green's just getting the most out of stream races. Oh, he's killed a lot of people in the crowd, don't look. Hung on a tyre both times. I'm not sure what's happened to you this time. Maybe the tyres despawn. No, the tyres don't despawn. Baby's got the tyre inside her car. Is Eric going to drown here? I'm worried about him. Eric, is your head above the water? It is, you're fine. Come on, Easy Green, you've got 12 seconds. Easy Green, you've got 7 seconds. Go! Go! 4, 3, 2. Perfect. Easy Green pushes us to the final round. Best of luck. So everybody, one more time you need to type race. The winner of this gets a point for their team. It all comes down to this. Type race now. Mindright in. Lundios in. Eric in. Alkarion. Tagslack. Easy Green in. Kitten is in. Get ready to be the hero, ladies and gentlemen. Fisty is in. Mikey in. One more and we can begin. Satan is in and we go. Type race, race, race. Come on, oranges. One more race to beat the buggers in the green. The buggers in green. It's true. 20 seconds to enter if you'd like to. Yeah, Tagslack, we got competitive. I like how Eric and I both went for the boost at the same time. Good work. Bybee is in at the death. I think we're a green down on the last round. 3, 2, 1. Best of luck. We need these points. We really need them. Go. Good luck, everybody. Bybee takes an early lead. Look at that early look. There we go. Early lead for the greens. For the oranges, should I say. Is Easy Green for the greens is right behind. Bybee, you need to stay on course. This is the way. Easy Green for the greens is creeping. Mikey B, I was going to say, as always, is in the front pack. Mikey B is now in the lead with Kitten, and Alkarion spins out in the background. Kitten, it's all on you. Kitten spins out as well. All the oranges are spinning out apart from Mike, but Mikey's holding true. Tagslack is chasing. Tags like for the oranges is approaching. Mikey B, does he have trouble with the tyres? He does. He collects an enormous amount of tyres. Tags like spins out and effortlessly gets around Mikey B. Well played, Tags like. Mikey is really held back by them tyres. Tags like that was well played. Bybee, Alkarion are all approaching Mikey to get the overtake for the oranges. Tags like for the oranges is in the lead. Bybee second place for the oranges. Kitten third for the oranges. Satan fourth for the oranges. Alkarion fourth for the oranges. Fisty is the most advanced green as we speak. Tags like it's all on you. Just hold tight. He spins out a little bit but doesn't manage to get fucked by the crowd. Bybee is spinning in the background but she lands it just and Kitten is in second. Tagslap does have issues with the tyres but gets back on his wheels. Just don't hit a sign, Tagslap. Kitten in the lead for the oranges. This is all on you now, Kitten. Don't cone yourself. She didn't. Can she do this? Have we had the same level 3 times? This is it. This is it. Kitten wins first place on marbles to win us a point, and then on the even 50-50 marbles, final round of stream races, Kitten again is exactly where we need it, and the oranges win 2 points in this stream. Whoa. Good work, Kitten. Good shit. Good work, everybody. That was a contested one, that. Mindrake gets his boost at the end. Does he land in the river? Just avoids it. Mindrake, good luck wherever you are heading. Alkarion, however, is in a bit of a predicament. Kitten, well played. You are the absolute fucking carry for the oranges today. And the oranges get yet another point. And we are now on 125. 25 points to go before we hit 150, ladies and gents. Good shit, oranges. I think it was all down to Satan and his pep talk. Right, well played, everybody. Can you ask for a better stream? Peaceful? Successful? First new trip to a new planet? Beautiful. Fuckloads of science. 2 successful missions. Mission points everywhere. Not only that, an orange wins marbles, and an orange wins and the oranges win stream races. Nescafe don't make days, but if they did. Beautiful. Right, thank you everybody for joining me today. I'm sorry if I was a bit hyper-focused, but we was getting shit done, and get shit done we did. I appreciate everybody joining me today. Thank you all for the bits as usual, and for the support, and for the subs, and for everything as always. This week has been tippy-top. I will be returning on Monday with Sea of Thieves, where we'll either be doing a tall tale or a skull fort. I can't quite decide. But I'm going to get out of here. Thank you all. Golf is in 2 hours and 45 minutes from now. I will be joining you. We will be golfing, and then we will be moving into Scribble. This is on Mina's call, and then into Among Us for the first time in a while. But for now, I'm going to sneak off. Thank you all for joining today. Thank you for joining this week. I love you all. Thank you for all your generosity, and the support as always has been ridiculous. Thank you for all the gifted subs this week as well. But Alkarion, Kitten, Mindrake, Eric, Lundios, Satan, Mikey, Easy Green, Bybee, Fisty, Tagslack, and everybody else. I love you all. Thank you all. Eric, do you have as a final word to close out the week? Before I speak to everybody in golf. Eric's final words are these, and I want you all to think of them, to study them closely. Eric's final words are these. Orange planet, orange wins. Orange, you glad it's the weekend? That's pretty good.